I think the big thing is we call it strength and conditioning, but we're really working on our strength phase, but we're also working on speed, agility. We don't really condition, long distances this time of year. It's more quick burst, baseball-related activities where they're doing, drill work, cone work, anything they can to be more explosive as a baseball player, whether it's, when it translates on the field, whether it's base running or I'm a shortstop, I need to be quicker left and right to field ground balls. So that's really what we're working on. Besides just the strength phase, it's also, trying to become quicker. At our level, obviously the off-season is voluntary, so the captains do a great job of running the workouts. We're able to give them the workouts, and our workout's kind of a combination of a bunch of things I've gotten in the past. I have the Pittsburgh Pirates workout. They do before spring training their winter workout. I have the Texas Rangers. We also have the University of Georgia. So they're on a 3-day lifting program where they lift Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then after their hour or so lift, they're getting in there for 15-20 minutes of speed, agility, and that's really what they're doing right now in the off season. We have a position player workout. We have a pitcher's workout that we give the guys, and they're just doing a great job working hard. For the pitchers, it's a lot of core because that's what they're using. It's a lot of legs. We really want them to focus on their legs and make sure the legs get strong. The other thing is making sure they're doing some exercises for their shoulders that are going to allow them to have more stabilization, things like that. We don't necessarily want a lot of weight when we're doing those exercises. They're more lightweight, but it's just working all the different angles of the shoulder to make sure that it's stabilized and it's ready to go when they need to start throwing again. Offensively, I think that you get the freshmen in they're a little weak, and then you see it come together as juniors and seniors. And I know I was similar, a tall, skinny guy coming into college, and you see it with more doubles, more triples, and then eventually, obviously, you hope for the home runs. And every guy's a little bit different when it comes to that, but we just really want to build a good base with them and really strengthen up the core, the legs. The guys love to do the chest or the biceps. That maybe not is really functional for baseball, but triceps, things like that really improve the swing. Obviously from a hitting coach standpoint, it's mechanics and things like that, but if I can build a strong base into the ground, I can hit for some power. Yeah, they form like small teams. The captains get together, draft those teams. What they do is they have a few pitchers on each team and then maybe 5-6 hitters, and they're playing once a week. Right now they're doing Tuesday, Thursday night. But it's great. It gives the pitchers the ability to pitch a couple innings max. They're not really wearing their arm out or anything, but they can really work on the things that we came out of the fall and told them they need to work on, whether it's mechanical or just certain types of pitches that they're throwing. Those are the things we want them to work on. The hitters, it's great because if you play a 6-7 inning game with 5-6 hitters, you're going to get a lot of at-bats. So, and it's great for the team camaraderie. They're getting together, and obviously, when you're doing those indoor live pitching and hitting, it's great to get live at-bats. It's great to face hitters, but there's also some subjectivity to it with is a line drives a hit, but is a hard ground ball a hit, or is that a 6-3 ground out to the shortstop? But it's great because they get together and they're able to kind of have those battles, and it also makes for competition. And I'm sure there's spots that they get in that create pressure, and that's good. Anytime they can create pressure in practice or when they're doing some individual, voluntary workouts, I think that's great because it's going to help us in the season when we get into those tight spots, and they've had a little bit of that already, that exposure to the pressure. Yeah, I'm really, really excited about the guys on the team this year. The captains have done a great job with their leadership qualities, but you're just seeing it. Guys are pushing each other. I think when they can get together, whether it's their lifting groups or the winter league, we call it, they're really going to push themselves hard. And I think it does build team camaraderie. In the past, maybe we've had guys lift throughout the day at different times, but lifting in the morning when they get their big groups together, it's just a great thing because I can see it. When you're around them, you can see them really, really pushing each other or really getting together and joking with each other. And it's just good to be around each other this time of year because a lot of times you're not, because there's no no mandatory practices, nothing like that. But so it's good that the guys are getting together and pushing each other hard. And I think that'll translate, on the field success, wins, losses, come this spring, because this is definitely, this is my 5th year as a head coach, but this group is definitely worked harder than any other group. And I'm sure we have a little bit of a sour taste in our mouths the way last year finished with the coin flip, but I think there's extra motivation this year, and I've really seen a good job. We had a really strong sophomore class, which is now juniors, so you're starting to see those guys as juniors develop into leadership roles, and I really like what I see out of those guys. And they've got a lot of experience, so now as juniors it's easier for the younger guys to look up for them and them to become the leaders.